What is going on, guys? My name is 4G. So today I wanted to make a video talking about the rare exclusive Travis Scott skin. Now I say exclusive, it is not actually exclusive. Nowhere have they ever said that this skin is exclusive, and we will get into that later on. I just say that because that's kind of how people treat it at this point, but it is not actually technically exclusive. But the point is, this is a very rare skin at this point in time. People still talk about it to this day. A lot of players still want this to return into the item shop at some point, and well, it's because it never has. The Travis Scott skin was released back in April 2020, and that was the last time we actually saw it. The last time was April 27th, 2020, which is a very long time, about 1700 days as of the making of this video. So the point is, this is a pretty rare skin, and it's rare, but that doesn't mean it's not going to return. Now, I do want to go over the actual cosmetics that were a part of this set. So of course, we have the main Travis Scott skin, which came with the Cactus Jack Backbling for 1500 V-Bucks, the Astro Jack skin that came with the Astro World Backbling for 2000 V-Bucks, or you could get it in a bundle for both skins for 2500 V-Bucks, along with the Diamond Jack Pickaxe, the Headbanger emote, and Goosebumps wrap. There was also challenges that you could do. I'm not going to go over to each individual challenge that you had to actually do to get these, but the rewards for these free challenges were the free Rage emote, Astro Thunder loading screen, a spray, and a banner icon. And there was also an Astro World Cyclone glider that was given out to players who were actually attending the Travis Scott concert. There was many different showings of that in-game virtual concert, so you did have multiple different chances to get it, but still, you had to be there to actually see it. But it's also not very uncommon because I see it all the time. People are always using that glider. I don't use it because it's kind of obnoxious. I'm not gonna lie, it is incredibly loud, but it is pretty cool for a free glider. I'll say that for sure. Now, unfortunately, I did not actually get these skins back in the day because I'm gonna be real, I was not someone who actually even knew much about Travis Scott before Fortnite, so I guess I'm not an OG when it comes to that, I guess. But point is, I didn't buy anything. I also didn't have very many V-Bucks back then at that particular time. I wasn't grinding Save the World like I would nowadays, where I have a nice 10,000 plus V-Bucks always available if I really did want something. But I actually would like to see this skin return because, first of all, like I said, it is not exclusive. It has never been claimed as exclusive, and also the Cactus Jack Backbling is clean. Like, regardless, I don't even care the meaning behind it if I'm being real. I just think that it looks really nice. It just looks clean, and I don't really think many Backblings look that good nowadays. Like, I'm not gonna lie, there's very little Backblings in this game that I think actually look good now. I think you got the Black Shield, maybe the Galaxy Backbling. That's really it, honestly. Maybe this Heart Backbling might go well with some skins. I don't know. I think that's from Chapter 2, Season 8. Of course, they're all rare, quote-unquote, items that you can't get anymore, of course. There's never any good Backblings that they put in the shops. Actually, maybe that's not true. I just don't really look at Backblings nowadays like I used to, I guess. Man, we used to really think that those were the best items in the game, always putting on Backblings. Now, I see so many people, including myself, we just don't run Backblings anymore. It's kind of sad, but at the same time, I don't know, something about them just fell off. I think it's the fact also that they changed the physics on some of them. Like, for an example, capes were changed way back in the day. They did something with the physics of the, I think it was in Chapter 2, actually. It wasn't way back in the day, but either way, they did something with the physics of the cape, and it just made it look weird. It just didn't look good like it did back in the early days of Chapter 1. But regardless, moving forward, let's go into the controversies, all right? Why is Travis Scott still not returned to the Fortnite item shop since the very first time it was released back in April 2020? Now, there's some theories that go around, of course. So the first thing is that there was that whole controversy thing that happened, I don't know how long ago it was at this point, a year or two ago. I think it was like 2 years ago. It was kind of a while ago at this point. I'm not going to get into that. I'm not going to go into all of that information, but there was a controversy with that, and Epic Games may not want to associate with that anymore, or that's what people were thinking. That's what people thought. But Tim Sweeney actually came out not that long ago and made a tweet saying that Travis Scott is welcome in Fortnite at any time. So what's going on here? Why is this skin still locked in time? Well, another idea that has gone out, which honestly kind of makes sense nowadays as to why this would be the case, is that Travis Scott, he enjoys having rare items for his brand. I guess that would make sense. That would add up. I don't know, shoes for an example. He has a bunch of Travis Scott shoes that are pretty rare, I guess you could say. So that's something that he likes to partake in, is rarity with his brand. So honestly, if that's the case, let's wrap it all up. There's nothing you could do with that, all right? Either he decides that he wants to bring it back or not, because at the end of the day, it is not Epic Games who is saying that this could come back or not. At this point, I'm sure that they would want it to come back with how much money it would probably make. Now, that being said, I do think it will come back eventually. Maybe he wants it to be rare for a very long time, then you bring it back and it would probably make even more money. Basically, what I'm trying to say is the longer that they wait, up to a point, of course, at some point you're just wasting time, but up to a point, I do think that that is artificially driving up that rarity more and more. Now, if you know me on this channel, you know I really don't like rarity in Fortnite because it doesn't make any sense. First of all, it's an item shop skin, so that definitely doesn't make sense. I don't think item shop skins should ever truly be be rare unless they have that exclusive thing slapped on it. Even then, though, I don't think that you should ever make them exclusive, but the point is, this one didn't have that. There was no rare, limited time, nothing like that. It was just gone from the shop one day, and it never returned. But in my opinion, Rarity doesn't really make much sense, especially with things like this kind of collab skin. But I guess if it's Travis Scott, he doesn't want it to come back. It's his likeness, you know, so I guess he has the right to do that. But I don't know, I just think that Rarity in Fortnite isn't really a thing. For an example, like the Travis Scott shoes, you can sell those. You can sell them, you can do whatever you want with them. They're a physical item. Also, they're limited because they only make a certain amount. This is not that case. It doesn't work that way. It's Fortnite. So anyways, we're not going to get into all of that exactly. I have many videos talking about that, but the point is that's just how I see it, and it's just unfortunate if it's being held back for that reason. But again, like I said multiple times in this video, I do believe that it will come back at some point. We just don't have any evidence. Do not believe anything you see on TikTok or anything like that, people saying that they have a date, unless it's coming from like an actual notable leaker, which is usually where I get my information from. A notable leaker, those are the only people that I would actually say you would listen to. Any random person on TikTok, I'd be very cautious of, because anybody can say anything. I mean, even I could say anything at this point, right? Like, I'm just saying. But anybody who just throws a date around and it's not coming from Epic Games, I just wouldn't believe that if I'm being completely real, because people have been saying that for a very long time now. But it is unfortunate because I still do want that Cactus Jack backbling, and I also want the Astro Jack skin just because it has the OG Fortnite map on the Chapter 2 map, and it kind of teased, not exactly, because it didn't really work out that way exactly, but it kind of teased the fact that on the opposite side of the Chapter 2 map was another Fortnite map, even though it wasn't the Chapter 1 map like it should have been. It was the Chapter 3 map, but still, it's still kind of cool that they kind of teased the idea of it, even if they didn't really intend that, I don't know, but it's a cool cosmetic. All right, that's all I'm saying. It's a cool cosmetic. But what do you guys think about this? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Do you want to see the Travis Scott skin return in Fortnite, or do you think that this skin is overrated and that people just want it because it's rare? Hold on real quick. I was going to wrap up this video, but let me just say this real quick. I really dislike that opinion that people say that people only like certain things because they're rare. How do you know that people only like things because they're rare? That doesn't make any sense to me personally. Now, I can see that sometimes that might be true. Sometimes people only like certain things because they're rare, but I don't think you can just say that with such confidence. I just don't think that's the case. Like, for an example, the Black Knight skin, if that returns one day, that is an incredibly cool skin. Like, that makes sense why people would want that, okay? You can't just say it's only because it's rare. Yeah, it's rare, sure, right? But the skin looks cool. That's my point. And if the skin looks cool, there's more reason to buy it. Also, in this case, Travis Scott, I mean, you might be a fan of his music, for an example. All right, if that's the case, well, maybe that's another reason you'd want the Travis Scott skin to return. So it's not just because of rarity or whatever. For me, like I said, the back bling looks cool. That's the main thing. And I actually have a lot of V-Bucks now when I didn't before in order to get it. But anyways, that is going to wrap up this video. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. And if you guys enjoyed this video, a like would be greatly appreciated. If you're new here and you like videos like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Now, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day.